Impact segment tonight, as we told you last night, the March ratings for CNN, CNBC, and MSNBC were awful, while the Fox News channel is up 33% year to year. In my newspaper column today, which ran the New York Post and hundreds of other papers, I tell you why that's happening, why the left-wing media is losing steam. Also, writing in the Washington Examiner, Noel Shepard reports that the far-left outfit Move On and other loons are now attacking CNBC because of its economic criticism of the Obama administration. The latest target is CNBC analyst Mark Haynes. He's there on the left. He follows Jim Cramer and Rick Santelli, who were both savaged by the far left. In fact, Move On has forced NBC President Jeff Zucker to hire Howard Dean as a CNBC analyst, Dr. Dean, of course, knowing little about economics. Now, many on Wall Street believe Jeff Immelt, the CEO of General Electric, which owns NBC, has completely lost control of his company, including the actions of Mr. Zucker. The evidence of that is that MSNBC is supporting and promoting the same far-left loons that are hammering the sister outfit CNBC. I mean, how rich is this? Joining us from Miami, Fox News analyst Bernie Goldberg, author of the big bestseller, A Slobbering Love Affair, and the book does tie into this. We'll get to that in a moment. But Bernie, you want to start on the madness at NBC? I've never seen anything like this.
Well, I root for chaos. You know, that's my mantra. I want to sit back and watch the chaotic show, and this is a great show where one division of NBC is attacking another division. Look, do I think that these left-wing groups, do I think that their real goal is to create a media world that doesn't have any dissent, where everything comes from left field, where it's a media world that resembles MSNBC? Yeah, I think that's what they're trying to do. But I also think, Bill, that they have every right to try to change the media the way they want, just as you and I have every right to want the media to change the way we want. And then it's up to CNBC and any other news organization that they go after to either stand up or to cave in. And then if a news organization caves in, we'll have another segment about them.
But they use tactics that are certainly not democratic. You've used this phrase, Stalinist, to describe the tactics.
Yeah, that's right.
From Move On, the Center for American Progress, Podesta's outfit. They smeared me, smeared a rape victim and her charity. They'll do anything. So it isn't as benign as, you know, they have the right. Yeah, they have the right, Bernie. But now they're using tactics that have never before been seen in this country, and they seem to be getting away with it.
Well, there's no question about the smear tactics, but if they want to go after somebody on CNBC and say that they're too far to the left, I don't have a problem with that.
Did you have a problem with Zucker hiring Howard Dean? Howard Dean doesn't know anything about economics.
No, actually, I don't, Bill. I'll tell you, no more so than Fox hiring Newt Gingrich or.
But nobody told Fox to hire Newt Gingrich.
Well, we don't know. We don't know that CNBC caved. We don't. Let me tell you something about CNBC. They have a small audience, but they make a ton of money. And the reason they make a ton of money is because the people who watch CNBC earn a lot of money. I don't think they're going to let a band of left-wingers kill the goose that's laying the golden egg.
All right.
I don't think so.
We have a gentleman's disagreement on that. The sop to them was, don't hurt us anymore, and we'll put Howard Dean on.
I don't believe that.
That was the deal. Okay.
I don't believe
now,
that.
your book ties right into this, because you describe the quote-unquote on Bernie's book, a slobbering love affair between the media and Barack Obama. The far-left media reaches apex in October and November, and now they're falling apart, Bernie. Are you surprised they're falling apart?
You mean falling apart because a different newspaper every day is going under?
Circulation of the far-left newspapers going down, television ratings of the left-wing networks, CNN and MSNBC, cratering.
Here's another area where we disagree, but not totally. I think it's mainly technology that's driving them into the ground and not a left-wing ideology. I think the Internet is killing them. They can't figure out how to make money on the Internet.
What about TV? I mean, Fox is prospering. And they're going down the drain.
Right. In 1980, Walter Cronkite's last year, of all the people with TV sets on during the dinner hour, 75% were watching a network news show. You know what it is today? 32%. No business can prosper, you would think, by going from a 75% share to a 32% share. But each one of the network news divisions is making hundreds of millions of dollars.
They make money
now.
So
newspapers are going under.
Yeah, New York Times cut its salaries 5% today. New York Times survive?
Right.
You think they're going to survive, or are they going out?
You know what? I think that they're one of the few that will survive. I cannot imagine the New York Times becoming simply an online newspaper. I think they will survive, but I think many others, with each passing week, will go under.
All right. Bernie Goldberg, everybody, thanks very much.